I want to screen clip this because Manchin is fucking infuriating. Let's go.
I'd say to the extent you're worried about inflation, for example, one of the reasons my friend and colleague, Senator Manchin, has cited for hesitation about the Build Back Better bill, it is designed to address not, far left priorities, but things that matter to the average working family.
I need results that I can show the American people that Congress can deliver.
But is it results that voters want? Because if progressive policies are so popular, why did they elect a Republican governor?
The labels progressive, conservative mean less these days than ever before. What people want.
Let me harp in on that for a second, because that's something that a lot of progressives, in quote marks, like to harp on, is the labels, right? All these labels: Dem exit, Dem enter, liberal, progressive, libertarian, Republican, Democrat, whatever you may associate yourself with. These are, they're labels for a reason. You're associating yourself with a certain line of thought. You're associating yourself with a certain platform. The labels actually do matter, folks. And not everything in life is about economics, okay? That really fucking pisses me off that there are so many people out there saying that our common goal is economics. Everything has to boil down to money. No, it doesn't. It has to deal with actual human dignity. It has to deal with, being able to have freedom to move about. When was that old commercial? That old airline commercial. You're free to move about the world, or you're free to move about the country, or whatever the fuck it was. The reality is that, yeah, the labels actually do matter, because you're associating yourself with a line of thought. You're associating yourself with a platform. It does matter. It matters. And so, I have personally labeled myself as a progressive since 2015, but I'm questioning that because so many progressives are conspiracy theorists and posing as progressives, wolf in sheep's clothing shit, that I don't even know if that's really a label I want to put on my back anymore, because I've been so betrayed by everybody on the progressive movement. Not everybody, but quite a few people, that I just can't even. So we've got Manchin here who's talking Republican talking points right now. That is a Republican talking point. The whole labels bullshit, that's fucking smoke and mirrors. That's smoke and mirrors, you guys. That is a distraction from the fact that we have certain marginalized groups that they have independent, unique needs to their communities. This is bullshit. This dude talked down, him and Sinema talked down this bill to 1.7 trillion. It was supposed to be 10 trillion. This dude talked it down because he's in bed with the coal industry. Sinema talked it down because she's in bed with the pharma industry. Let's go.
Is to see the pandemic going away, life going back to normal, the economy recovering, not only roads, bridges, ports and airports, but also child.
How the hell are we going to get any of that shit with your bullshit, Manchin? We're not going to get infrastructure because you cut the bill down to 1.7 and you're still giving us shit over the 1.7.
Care, the tax credit for children, real results in climate change.
We're not even going to get that bullshit, you guys. We're not even going to. This guy is so slimy and so shitty. West Virginia, clean up your shit and get rid of this guy.
Kinds of deliverables are what Congress has to make a priority.
What absolutely ridiculous questions, especially the second one, where the reporter there is questioning, do voters actually want results? If voters actually...
I know, for real, David. I totally get you. Like the reporter was totally on the payroll there for corporate America. What the fuck even? Yes, voters want results. We're not getting results. We're getting a bunch of smoke and mirrors. We're getting a bunch of bullshit right now. Yes, we want results. Progressive agenda is popular because that would be results for us. Oh my God, even. No, progressive agenda is not going to hurt the midterms. In fact, it would boost our chance of actually winning the midterms if we passed a boost package that would actually help the working class. We will lose the midterms if you do not help the working class. If we end up with people losing their homes. I mean, even Barack Obama put in place Keep Your Home California. He put, well, I mean, that was just specific to California, but that's how they allocated it here. It was a program to help people stay in their homes. I personally used it. There's nothing like that. Where is the actual relief to the working class? You can't keep giving money to these rich business owners, these billionaires and these millionaires and everybody else. You can't keep giving our hard-earned tax money to these people and shitting on us and expect that you're going to keep control. You know what? I'm at the point where I feel like you don't even care if you have control of the house. I'm in the position where I think you don't care if we have control of the Senate. And this is where that argument comes into play, that both parties are the same because you have corporate interests involved. And it shouldn't be like that. It really should not be like that. Democrats really should be a separate choice where we're fighting for the working class and fighting for the people. But we've allowed so many jackasses to influence this party that it's difficult for us to get rid of them because we feel like we need their money in order to run our elections. But when we take their money, we also take their influence. And they screw up our messaging. They screw up our policy. They screw up our agenda. They screw up everything, and they make it impossible for us to win.